This is how I became the first person to DJ on top of Half Dome, Yosemite National Park. And hope you enjoy. Hey, what's up? My name's Habitat, and I'm a composer, producer, and DJ, and I make electronic music inspired by nature. This idea came when I was on a plane flying back from playing Red Rocks for the first time. The plane flew literally right over Half Dome, right over Yosemite. I looked out the window like, whoa, there it is. Early this year, I applied for a permit. You have to apply online. It's like a lottery system, and I was lucky enough to get a spot. I didn't know if I could do it alone, so I put kind of the feelers out, and I told my twin brother, Tyson, and he was like, I'm down. So that was it. All right, we're out here. Just laid out all the stuff so that we can see what we have and what we don't. You backpacked before? No. No? Okay. This is the first time I'm backpacking not with someone more experienced. I had to figure out how I was gonna actually do the DJ set. So I did a lot of planning. You know, what could I carry? What could I fit in the backpack? I'm not really a super seasoned backpacker. I love camping, I love nature, but this was kind of a first for me in a lot of ways. This was all the gear that I ended up going with. The one thing I know is I was committed to making it happen and making it work. We had the plan, we had the gear. Now all we had to do was execute. Just woke up, still dark outside. Time to get all the things and put it in the car. Taking off, it's a little later than I wanted to, but that's okay. On the way. I picked up Tyson in Oakland, and then we headed on our way. What's up? Yo, let's go. Let's go. We both ended up only getting like 2 hours of sleep the night before, but the vibes were high and we were doing it. It's about a 5-hour drive from the Bay Area. It was so excited getting to the park, picking up our passes and just starting the journey. But in the back of my mind, I just kept thinking, is this actually gonna work? Driving through the valley is crazy. You can see Half Dome all the way across. And it just felt like, all right, here we are. We're doing it. Whatever happens, we are getting to the top of that mountain. All right, we're on the way. Just checking out this view. Oh my gosh. How? That's where we're going. There's my decks right there. At this point, I'm just praying that it doesn't fall out or get smushed on the way. All right, we're off. It took us like an hour. Yeah, it's like 4:30. A little later than we wanted to, but we should be able to get to camp while there's still light. Yeah, we're ready, we're moving. Feels good. And you can see Half Dome right through. Yosemite, if you've never been, it's really like this place isn't even real. It's out of a dream. It's so magical. It feels majestic, spiritual. It's just this insane landscape. Yeah, a really special place. All right, near the end of the day, we got quite a ways to go, maybe like 4 miles. The sun's going down, and we're not gonna make it by camp before the light goes away. I thought we were going pretty fast, but not fast enough. Look at those rocks. Yeah. All right, so last night we got in pretty late. It was definitely dark. Found some spots, set up camp, and then woke up and we were in this kind of like foresty campsite area. Very chill. After breakfast, we did some exploring. We found this really cool beach right by the river. Basically just been spending the day here, relaxing, chilling, doing nothing, which is fantastic. We both ended up only getting 2 hours of sleep before leaving yesterday, so I think we both needed the day. I just did a plunge in the water. It's extremely cold. Really, it feels pretty icy. It's summertime right now. It's late August, but the water's still chilly. While we were chilling and resting, we were doing a little meditation, and then I opened my eyes and saw a bear, like a brown bear right on the other side of the river, super close. It had a tag on it. It looked like it was just wandering. Yeah, I've never been that close to a bear. So just gonna hang out for the rest of the day, make some dinner, get our bags ready so that we can head out really early tomorrow morning, probably like 4 a.m. and hit Half Dome. All right, packing up the bags for tomorrow. Got my decks right here in this little package. So this is the precious cargo. I'm now just figuring out how to get it all into this bag. We're gonna wake up at 4 in the morning. Wish us luck. Yay. So we're on the trail here. We've been hiking for about an hour maybe. It's still pitch black. And yeah, we got out of camp quick right at 4 a.m. We're hiking up this trail. We're gonna make it to the offshoot that goes up to Half Dome. The sun should be starting to rise in maybe like 30 minutes. And yeah, we're getting it. Also, I didn't get footage of this, but we literally almost ran into another bear on this trail. We can see it for the first time. Over there. The air is starting to get kind of thin. You can see the trees are starting to thin out. Sun is looking like it's gonna come up soon. Woo! We're getting close to the summit and it looks crazy. Like watching videos on YouTube, like you know, I see it and it looks like, okay, that's tall. But being here, like it looks absolutely insane. Whoa. Sun's starting to come up. You can see the views are starting to pop out. That's like a straight drop. Damn. Okay. Gotta look out now. Yeah, full focus. Here at Subdome almost. They're telling you there's no helicopter out if you need it. Here we go. We're cutting up some breakfast and checking out the view. This is nice. It's starting to feel really, really high up. All right, we're gonna chomp and then keep heading up to the Subdome. Whoa, there it is. All right, made it to Subdome. And there's the cables. And off to each side is just a straight drop. Like, straight drop, straight drop, straight up. Like, you have this whole panoramic view that we're already so high above the surroundings, but then there's this massive, intimidating, giant top of the dome that's like protruding above everything else. Yeah. All right, gonna head up. All right, we're at the cables. This is like straight up. All right, I'm not even gonna lie, this was hard. Having all that gear in the backpack, the tripods, the extra weight, you just had to keep going up these cables and trying to rest on these small wooden slats. Slowly and surely, we got closer and closer to the top. Yes, made it to the top. Oh, hell yeah. Woo. Made it to the top. Here we are. This is just a straight drop into the valley. Ooh. Getting to the top was absolutely incredible. The drop was so crazy, like just straight down. Then I had to find a spot to actually do the set. So walked around a bit and then decided on this corner because you could see the sun on the rocks, so you could see the passage of time. I wanted to make sure it looked like I'm absolutely on Half Dome. No like fake background, like I'm really here. Got my setup here, 2 tripods and the FLX4 Rekordbox going into a battery and a recorder to get the sound. And then we got the camera over here, getting all that. And then on this side is just a straight drop. Oh my God, insane. After getting everything set up, the clock was ticking, so the only thing left to do was press record and go for it. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right. There's a whole lot of things recording at once. I'm telling you, the nerves were kind of going crazy right now just because there was so much that was happening all at once, and it all led up to this moment. Okay, here we go. Hey, this is Habitat, and I'm about to record the very first DJ set on top of Half Dome. We're here in Yosemite. It's August 30th, 2025, and hope you enjoy. The next 40 minutes became one of my favorite DJ sets I've ever played. Okay, but real quick, I gotta show you something funny because I was getting a lot of comments from people saying, I can't believe you were playing music out loud on the top of Half Dome. There was no speakers. It was just going into the headphones and into the recorder. If you were on Half Dome, this is what it sounded like. It's a feeling like, yeah. Swap, baby, my love. All right, back to the set. This is what it was like for me. This was one of the funnest sets I've ever had. It was so incredible to be up there, looking down like 5,000 feet on one side. A squirrel came around and was hanging out for a bit. This was just such an ultimate experience. I make music inspired by nature, so getting to play my music surrounded by one of the most beautiful natural spots I've ever been to. I could feel it when it was happening. I just knew this was a peak life experience. So I made sure to be present and really enjoy it. Thanks, man. That was the best set I ever played. Dude, I was getting into it. Just finished up, recorded a set. That was super fun. And now it's daytime. It's starting to get hot, so we're gonna explore a little bit and then head back down soon. After that, we got to hang out a bit, take some photos, and just be. Feel what it feels like to be on top of one of the most epic places I've ever been. All right, all finished. Gonna pack up, head back down. And then there, on the way out, I had this realization. This was about more than just a DJ set. To me, this was about connection. Connection to music, to nature, to source. That connection is truly a birthright for everyone. And places like this should be accessible to everybody. Taking those last steps up there, I just felt so much gratitude for getting to have this experience. And one of the best parts was that I got to share it with my brother. It'd been a while since we had taken a trip together, so for a lot of reasons, this trip meant a lot. I'm so glad we got to do it. All right, We did it. We got down from the cables. That was definitely scary. A lot scarier coming down than coming up. Yes. All right, back to camp. Oh man, am I glad to be back. Yes. All right, we made it back to camp. Totally exhausted. Guys, taking a rest. That was intense. I'm excited to just do nothing. That hike was harder than I thought it was gonna be, even if I knew it was gonna be hard. Honestly, exhausted. Now we're gonna head to the river and just chill for the rest of the day. The swim in this water was one of the best swims I feel like I've ever had. That was so good to be able to do that and just chill and not have to hike all the way out. We had the whole rest of the afternoon to relax, recover, and just catch our bearings after such an intense hike. Later on, we talked to a ranger who gave us a really cool history about the park. I checked out the group fireplace, and then it was time to get some sleep before the journey out. Last day here, we're gonna be taking this trail out all the way up to Glacier Point, up there at the top. So it should take us about 5 hours. So just soaking up the last moments here in Yosemite Valley. The hike out was for sure the hardest part of the trip. I was suffering, but at this point, everything was just a cherry on top. To the car. Felt so good to get back to the car. And then we went for a little victory lap, walk around just to check out the view. And there it was, the whole valley. Standing up here at the top, I was really reminded of this simple fact. No matter what the journey is, the way to get there is just one foot in front of the other. No matter how tall or difficult it might seem, as long as you keep going, you can do some pretty amazing things. So whatever your mountaintop is in this world, just keep going. So that's it. That was the story. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Since this all happened, the story kind of went viral. It got picked up by a local news station, which was crazy, but that's a story for another time. All my music habitat lovers, I'm so glad you're here. All my nature lovers, I'm so glad you're here. Let's keep wild places wild. Support wild places all over the world. I dropped some links below for some orgs doing some amazing work around that. So feel free to check those out. Without that, we could be losing places like this, and that's a scary thought. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Comment below. Let me know what else you want to see on this channel. This is Habitat, and I will see you again soon. Yay!